Hello, today I want to talk to you about a conversational AI and conversational business application platform called Druid. In my previous role as Chief Digital Officer of a large investor services organization, we'd experimented with a lot of technology in this space in order to try and create bots that would support our staff in HR and IT queries, our operational staff in registering deals and working with a CRM, and even looking at how we can support our customers and clients in interacting with our organization in a really fluid manner. We did struggle to find technologies that were able to execute off the back end because of the nature of our technology estate until we came across Druid, which we had some really good success with when we were piloting. When I left that organization, I actually had the opportunity to come and join Druid as Principal AI Advisor. And today I want to talk to you a bit about conversational AI, conversational business applications, and how they're different from a traditional chatbot. So Druid is a platform that allows you to create what we call conversational business applications. So the ability to interact with any system on any technology through either voice or text. So this isn't just FAQs of how can I register an IT ticket, how can I change my pension contributions, how can I book holiday, but actually a platform that will execute all of that on your behalf seamlessly. If you're doing it with voice, think it's almost like having an Alexa or a Siri equivalent that allows you to work with your corporate systems. What's particularly cool about Druid is to try it out is completely free. If you were to click on request a demo on our webpage, which is druidai.com, and scroll down to the bottom, you'll see this button here that says free trial. If you click on free trial, it will bring up a Druid chatbot that'll ask you a couple of questions, and it will near instantaneously provision you with a community edition of the platform, allow you access to our training academy, and allow you to go and try all of this out for yourself. So without further ado, I want to tell you a bit more about Druid and some of the value I think you can get from it. So firstly, the platform is set up both vertically and horizontally with its solutions. So if you're a HR professional or you're a partner or developer looking to work with HR professionals, you can go straight to all of the HR text and information that we have to support you there. Similarly, if you were looking at a market vertical such as banking, we have a series of market verticals which have pre-built solutions and advice and insights on what the most common use cases are. What I'd like to do is get into the platform and tell you a bit about how it actually works. So first thing, when you log into the Druid platform, once you've created your community edition, you can see here I'm in the community edition. So this is all access that you'll be able to get if you register for a free trial. The very first thing you see is we have a number of pre-built solutions across industry, across horizontal HR, and also across technology. Now I'll get to our integration with UiPath in a minute. Once you're in the platform, you can click on filter by category and it'll allow you to look for what the pre-built solutions we already have are. So for instance, if I select financial services, we can see that we have a number of pre-built solutions ranging from customer service reports to finance FAQs to KYC information. Now this will give you the conversational element of the bot, but it'll also set up the connectors for you ready to connect to your back-end systems, making the ability to develop on Druid really fast, especially for those core use cases. Now if you're operating outside of those core use cases, I'll get to it in a minute, it's a low-code, no-code platform that literally takes a couple weeks to learn how to become very proficient with and start building highly valuable conversational business applications for your organization or your clients' organizations. One of the most powerful things about Druid for me is not just its ability to interact with systems, but its ability to create guardrails for conversational AI. And generative AI, sorry. One of the most powerful use cases I've found is being able to consume large quantities of data and then run the Azure GPT instance over the top of it to allow you to ask natural language questions and receive natural language responses based purely on your company's context. Now, why does that matter? There is all of the security benefit of ensuring that there's no data exfiltration. I'll get to how Druid can be deployed, but it can be on-premise, hybrid, or in the cloud. So there's a strong data protection capability inherent within the platform. But the major thing is it avoids hallucinations and it avoids returning information to you that may be common in the industry but not specific to your organization. That works through our knowledge base. Now, in this particular bot called Christina, which is one of our HR bots, we've uploaded some information around COVID-19, around new hires, and some test information to support us in our development. Let's say you're an organization, let's say you're an engineering organization, and you operate diamond mines in South Africa and coal mines in South America. They'll have very different safety protocols within them. You could upload the entirety of your health and safety policy documentation into the knowledge base, and then through the Druid chatbot be able to make inquiries such as, I'm traveling to South Africa to visit a diamond mine, what personal protective equipment do I need? Or I'm traveling to our coal mine in South America, what information will I need to take with me, or what visa do I need to get in order to access the country, and what safety protocols or safety training do I need to do to access the site? And what Druid will do is answer the questions specific to your policies. It won't reach out to the internet unless you tell it to. It won't reach out to the internet and return to a normal GPT style response. It will read through all your policy documentation and provide you with the answers specific to your organization. It'll also then provide you with the source material showing you where that information has come from, meaning that we have explainable AI. Training the system is really easy. We simply click add new, and we can add any file that we may see fit. So an Excel file, a structured PDF file, completely unstructured PDF files. We can point it to a website, we can point it to a SharePoint or multiple SharePoints within your organization, or we can upload other file types. Once uploaded, it's as simple as clicking train, and the model trains itself. We have a proprietary NLU and NLP engine, natural language understanding, natural language processing engine, that allows you to very quickly create contextualized information or responses to your questions that you may have in regards to policies. A great example of this is we're working with a client in creating a bot that gives advice on visas. They're a global organization. Their staff move around the world all the time. It's quite expensive to speak to a visa lawyer every time you need somebody to move from one country to another. And we've built a bot for them that has consumed the entirety of their internal visa information, and specifically for the US, consumes the whole of the US government website pertaining to information around visas. So I could ask it a question such as, I'm an Australian citizen and I'd like to work in the US. What type of visa will I need? And it would return to you in that case that you need an E3 visa. You could go on to say, how do I apply for it? And it will give you all of the links to the websites that you would need to go to and all the information you need. So very powerful indeed, with a lot of guardrails around it, ensuring it's very specific to your organization. The next thing about Druid is it is all completely low code and no code. If there are any hardcore developers out there watching this, there is a medium code option that you can get into, and you can write in script and you can write in HTML, .NET, Java, whatever you need to make even more adjustments to the system. But for 99% of people out there, this will be a low code or no code platform. As you can see here in this example, it shows quite simple flows of how bots are built, and you can simply drag new actions in and then connect those actions to your systems, allowing them to execute what you need them to execute. We have a large range of integrations. We have REST and SOAP API built in, a number of other connections in our common box, and where you may work with more legacy applications, say you're on AS400 server or something, we have the entirety of the UiPath hyperautomation stack embedded within the system, drag and drop. So we can take something, an execution from the UiPath system and simply drop it into one of the actions that you've built in your bot, allowing you to then connect to any system anywhere. Once you've built your bot, you can then deploy this on any channel. So these are the lists of the most common channels that we use. You could have your bot communicate through email or Facebook, Instagram. A very common one is to integrate it with Teams. You could have it done by voice or web chat or put on Telegram, wherever you would like it. Or you can have it appear, much like this one does down here, as a simple web chat overlay on any website that you may choose. Once you've got to this point, You can then pick 111 dialects from 68 languages that you want the chatbot to operate in. What's really quite cool here is if you then have the chatbot facing in both directions, so you have some human agent assist happening on the back end, you could have your staff speaking English and one of your customers speaking any one of the dialects that the system understands without either knowing they're speaking in different languages, seamlessly translated for both, allowing you to service a global audience from single locations around the world. Once we've got the chatbot built, what it also then does is a high level of conversational analysis for you. So not only is this useful for you to see how well the conversational AI instance is being used or how it's performing and connecting with your back-end systems, but what you'll start to see here is as people get used to using it, they'll ask it more and more questions. Now, of course, a lot of these questions it won't understand if you haven't built those flows into the system. But rather than guessing, let's say we've built a HR bot that successfully can do arranging paid time off for you or vacation. It can look for information on leave, but it doesn't yet understand how to do a payroll query. What you may see when you log into the dashboard is a number of people starting to try and ask the bot about payroll or about some other performance management, some other HR element, and it will start flagging here as questions that are being asked that yet to have context. That shows you what your staff or your customers are interested in talking about and guides you as to where there's likely to be opportunity to advance your conversational AI capability or build another flow that'll allow you to start servicing those requests. The platform has completely open documentation, so for any developer or security expert or for anybody who's simply interested, you can access all of the documents from within the community platform. And if I was to show you a particular document, say integrations, we've created videos to help you understand how to run integrations. You can click through any of the integrations, any of the information that's available in the library, and you have quite extensive information here on how the system's built and how you can configure it. In order to learn to use it, we have our Druid Academy. The Academy has recently been relaunched this January, and it's full of information to teach you how to go about doing business analysis, how to do sales onboarding, technical courses ranging from beginner, intermediate, advanced, right up to a final assignment for the highest levels of developers. If you're a partner looking to use the system or looking to help bring this system to your clients, then we have a partner portal as well. The partner portal will allow you to arrange mass training for your staff, will help you with sales and pipeline, and give you a lot of information around not just go to market, but the use cases in particular parts of in particular industries, so financial services or healthcare, as well as then looking at the horizontals such as HR and IT help desk. So I hope that's been helpful. Remember, if you want to try it for free, go to druidai.com, click on request a demo, and then click at the bottom of the page free trial, and you'll be great with this chatbot that'll then create the community edition for you. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or to send a message through the Druid AI website. But this is game changing for me in my last role, and we're helping a lot of clients do some really advanced things with this technology, put guardrails around generative AI so they can truly leverage it inside their business and provide them with an Alexa or Siri-like experience of interacting with their underlying systems. Thanks very much for listening. I look forward to speaking with you again.